Hello all. Okay, so what we've done is we're now down in Plymouth. We're on our Cornwall holiday. This is day 3, the full days that we're down here. And we're going to have a look around Plymouth, the city of Plymouth, down in Cornwall in England, in the south west coast of England. So I'm just parked here temporarily. I'm just going to get a few quick photos and pictures of this lovely harbour area, then I'll go further into the centre and get a multi-storey car park to have a look at some of the streets here. So I'll show you what this bit looks like where I'm at the moment. So this will be the Plymouth Central Harbour. It seems to stretch back. It goes right into the centre and it stretches out quite a bit. So it's the first time I could recall being to Plymouth. If I have been here before, it might have been that time when I was down in Land's End 20 years ago. I might have dropped by Plymouth this year. Anyway, I just simply drove through it there. I don't know if it was a long time ago, but I've been to so many places I really have to think, but I don't know maybe around here. As far as I can say, it's the first time I've certainly been to this specific area anyway. And it's lovely to get this on a nice day like this. So I've done this as my third video during my holiday here down in Cornwall. So I'm just parked here. It's just parked for an hour. It's £2.55 for an hour. The time of filming anyway, which is August 2025. And it'll do for now, just to get a wee look at the harbour. Lovely, eh? Yeah. I'm going to go for a selfie picture. It's Brett Louise. I'm also on the Cornwall holiday, so I'll get a selfie, get the footage of that. If it was obviously earlier, I would have got them, but I'm not.
Wasn't going to happen. He said, well, it doesn't happen. I'm changing my shoes, thanks.
So I'm just having a wee wander up here. Just having a quick look up here, then I'll go to the central areas later. nice here. Right, so I've driven into the centre of Plymouth, got this parked in the multi-storey car park here at Mayflower or something, and I'm going to go for a wander around the centre of Plymouth Central. So I'll just show where we're parked, and that'll be handy, eh? Did you take a photo of this just to guide you around? You got your... Yeah. Yeah, I'll get a picture anyway just to help. So I was just getting a wee photo of that. Just the thing is, you could probably just use Google these days anyway. Just type. I'd probably head up that way actually. Something tells me it's. Are you going down there? I'll get you down then. What I'll do is I'll just show where in part. That's one entrance anyway. That's a good one. So that's where in. And it's Mayflower Street. So I could look back on that to basically if I get lost I could, well, not that bit, but I'd like to take a photo of the car park so I could just refer back to Glenbox just coming off. This, you walk through it, but aye, cafe in it. So it's 20 to, it's quarter to, going to 20 to 6 in the evening, so I don't know what time we got here later in the evening because we were doing something earlier in the afternoon. So we're visiting other places, so we didn't really get to Plymouth till about well into the afternoon. So it's yeah, dear. Fucking heck. What is that? This is. No, this is fine. Yeah. Is that like it? Yes. Yeah. So, just having a wee wander through here. So, just having a wee look around. So we're just going to nip into the Costa for a coffee to refresh for it. Okay, so we've had both coffees and a wee refreshment. We're going to chill out for a wee bit and just have a wee slow walk round about the central area. I'm going to go down here a bit quicker and just wander around a bit faster pace so that they're not having to You know, I tend to just go to a lot of places and cram a lot of stuff into the short time. You know, it's not everybody would want to do that, but I'm going to have a look down here and get some footage of some of the more of the central areas of Plymouth. We're coming back here again tomorrow as well. So there's some bus spotting stuff as well. As you know me, if you know me, you know that I'm into buses. I have a bus spotter and I like to learn the models of buses that are running around as well. Different types of buses that I'm not familiar with in Dundee. So it's lovely central water jets here in that circle. So yeah, as I said, I'm going to be back here again tomorrow, so Louise can get a good day shopping in the shopping centres. We'll get here early. I probably won't need to do any video into that tomorrow because we're just going to, it's our last full day here in Cornwall because we head back home on we leave Sunday, but we stop over at Birmingham. M6 travel is halfway back because they're not driving all the way back to Dundee from Cornwall. So we'll split the journey up and then I'll drive back to get back to Dundee on the Monday. But we're coming back here again to the central so we can do sort of our own things. I'm going to go to that cinema tomorrow to see a film, but it will be looking around some of the game shops perhaps. Maybe you can go into one of the pubs or whatever you like to wee pint and that now and again. And Louise will be doing her shopping. So, but tonight I'm just going to have a wee wander around on foot. And I'll have a look at just whatever that I fancy recording and sharing with you. So it helps that I'm a member of the cinema. I've got one of the memberships for the Cineworld. Pay my monthly membership, so I'll be going in there see something tomorrow. But I'll have to park in the. I'll just park at that same car park that I was at now, and I'll probably have to pay the full day's parking, which is about £13.50. So it is expensive, but I mean, it's full 24 hours. I don't know, we're going to be getting here about dinner time tomorrow. I'll probably leave later on in the evening, so you get 6 hours, or 6.50 I think it was a pair, or 6.30 or something, or 6.60. But that wouldn't be enough, so the next one up was £13.50 for 24 hours. So I'm on holiday and I'm no fee here, I don't ken all the things, but I just make it easy. I'll just park where I'm parked tonight, pay the full 24 hours. That takes the pressure off, so no rushing around. I'll just have a whole day, afternoon, evening here in Plymouth. So that's what I'll do in the morning anyway. But tonight I'll just have a look around on foot, around the centre areas and get as much footage. Some buses as well. So it's good for me as well to sit back and relax at the cinema tomorrow, because hundreds and hundreds of miles I've driven on this holidays. You know, I've driven a lot, and it's nice just to, like, on the last full day down here in Cornwall, just to have an easy day. Like, you know, I'll just drive here in the centre, park up for the day more or less, and then I'll just drive back to the hotel in the evening. So it gives us a chance to, you know, unwind. And I've got a long drive back, as I say, back to Dundee. So tomorrow's just going to be about chilling out, you know, just even though I'm just going to go in the movie. I've never been to that cinema before. I know it's just like seeing a film, but it's a cinema that I've not been to before, and it's a bit of a novelty as well. So it gives you the chance just to sit back and relax for a bit as well. I do like driving, but I do need a break as well. But anyway, that's what it looks like. So there's some sort of ancient building. There's a buses in a wire, I think, 400. Now this is a light body. I'm not sure of the chassis on it yet. It could be whatever it is, and getting a picture of it anyway. A wee video of it on the edge. I'll back to it later for the model, because that model and specifications just felt of interest. So if you know me, you'll know that I'm interested in buses and a bus spotter, so to speak. I've got a video coming up on my channel at Lethaman Bus Museum in Scotland, so we'll get that edited up, go up at some point soon as well. So yeah, I like buses. I drive buses for a living, but I'm also interested in them as a hobby. Kind of interested in the engineering side of it, the engines and the specifications and how they work, etc., and all the different instructions. So I've been noticing a lot of this barcode. So I'm not quite sure, is this an underground or something? I'm not sure. Barcode parking. So it's just like an underground car park. It's just the barcode. See a lot of that. So yeah, the barcode's like it's a barcode shopping centre. That's the car park for it. That bus there is an electric bus, by the way, to get the footage of it as it was moving past, but I missed it. Annoyingly, I was hoping to get the camera up time. This is the barcode complex. It's Simon's Park. Nice. So there's a sort of leisure-like restaurants and stuff complex. Food stalls and that. So yeah, it's quite nice, the barcode actually. It's quite well, not bad at all. Not bad at all. Lovely. And you got sort of like a balcony there looking over. So that's where I'll be going tomorrow for the cinema.
We're like 30, which is like a base.
Enviro 400 mmc bodywork type of bus. The water fountains sometimes go on. So I was actually just waiting on the fountains coming back on again because they look quite smart the way the sunlight was shining through them. So it looks like they're just about to start, go back on again. I'll get some footage of the sunlight, the bus, the circle and the water fountains all in the windshield. Single decker Egyptian bodywork bus that. I think might be a Volvo B8 RLE perhaps. So that's lovely that. Quite nice. Quite nice. Yeah. Might have a wee walk up there with these that straight road. Looks like tram tracks, but it's just a very straight road. I'm going to go over there and have a look, see what it's like up there. That's an Enviro 400 MMC City bodywork diesel. Sort of different from the standard MMC bodyworks. That bodywork's used quite a lot on the BYD fully electric double deck buses. But that particular one's a diesel, and I think it's the Enviro 400 MMC underframe chassis, and the bodywork's the MMC City, I think it is. It's like the spec up from the standard. So yeah, looks like they're building, I don't know, I'm guessing maybe it's a tramway system because it looks pretty straight. It could be trams or another cycle lane perhaps. But it looks very straight. That bus there is an Enviro 200 MMC. I believe that's what it is. And that's an Enviro 400 MMC. Got popular models, 65 plate city at the edge as well. So it's Enviro 400 City bodywork, just as I thought it was. It's a spec up from the 400 MMC. And lady weight's down 1,755 kilos. So that one there is a right bodywork. Slightly different to what I've got. It's 100% electric. So just across a wee bit from that road and having a look at this magnificent building here. I've got a few close-ups and pictures of this as well for you. It's an Enviro 300. An Enviro 300 Alexander Dennis Enviro 300. I believe that's what that is. Or it may be a longer version of the 200 rather than the 200 MMC. It's quite a heavy single decker, it's a gas powered one. So it's a nice wee covered area and shaded area just to get some of the views of the street and the buses and view of some of the surrounding buildings as well. Here in the centre of Plymouth. And that's an Optare Solo midi bus. Enviro 400, Alexander Dennis. Sounds like it's got VoIP transmission perhaps. It's either ZF or VoIP, I think it's VoIP. And this big long road that I'm on is called the Royal Parade. And not just at the one end of the Royal Parade where it meets Derry's Cross roundabout, I think it is. And the road goes away down there, there's a straight road away down there as well. I don't know if I'm going to go down that far, I'll see, I might. Just having a wee look around, but I don't know if that's been too long, but I'll see what I could do. I might go down there a wee bit. So I added some bus spotting stuff to the video as well, just for interest, see what sort of buses are running around in Plymouth and what they look like, service numbers, liveries, model types, bus spotting generally. So as I say, if you see my channel you'll know that in the bus spotter as well. So this other, continue on down, this is onto Union Street. Have to find somewhere to eat soon. Getting a little bit. I get my tea shortly. I don't know. I might just go for a hot takeaway at McDonald's or a KFC. I thought I'd be going to Wetherspoons there, but I'll maybe just go for something a bit more straightforward, like a KFC or something, or a McDonald's. Actually, one of the 400 MMCs, the double deckers, sorry, the Enviro 400, not the MMC, just the Alexander Dennis Enviro 400. That sounded like a ZF transmission to me. So I thought they were Voiths initially, but that particular one's a ZF. So there's a good chance that the fleet is made up with a fleet of ZF transmissions rather than the Voith, the automatic transmission. So I think I'm just going to nip into that McDonald's over there and get my tea. I need a seat, get something to eat, and after that I'll probably just rendezvous back again with Brett Louise, head back to the hotel and call it a night. We'll be back here again tomorrow, but I'll no need to do any recording because I've done all I'm going to do for the Plymouth, the Cornwall holiday. As I say, unless something really that I want to share, I'll do so, but probably be enough for now, I think. Because I say, I'm just going to be chilling out at the moment, just coming back here into Plymouth. And I've got the cinema, that cinema in the Barcode complex. So here I am, just so it's got in for 8 o'clock now, it's 10 to 8. You get my tea, get a wee seat. Brett and Louise have found somewhere for they're going to do their thing for their tea. It'll just be like a similar sort of thing, KFC or something, or a McDonald's or a Burger King. I just got my own way, you see, we do our own things. It's better that way because we could get the best of both worlds and we just meet up later on, like, you know, for tea or for when we're going home or whatnot. But just looking at these bikes, I would hire them, that'd be handy to get about with. See, Dundee had something like this. It was bikes to hire. It was called Embark, Dundee Embark. The company folded, it's gone bust, it's no longer in existence. It was only in Dundee for a couple of years or something and then it went bust. But this is sort of equivalent to it. I think they're electric bikes to charge up and then, actually I don't even know if they are electric, they might not even be electric, they might just be ordinary bikes. I don't see any electrical charging points, so I'm not 100% sure. I don't know actually, I think that's just an ordinary bike. Yeah, I don't know if they're actually electric or not, it might just be your ordinary push bike. Anyway, I'm going to McDonald's and get my tea and I'm going to get a seat or something. I was going to go to KFC but change my mind, going to McDonald's. Right, so I've had my tea at McDonald's. I'm going to have a wee look down here. I'm always interested in a wee bit of sort of the back streets as well. So I'm going to have a look down here, just out of interest. Those of you that have watched my channel before, when I done the London excursion, I done a lot of video on touring around various parts of London that were interesting. They weren't always like full of shops, they were like streets that are not necessarily full of shops and various different types of architecture of buildings as well. So I like to look behind the scenes as well, so to speak. Most visitors and that would probably just stay on the main shop front side of things, whereas I like to have a look at that and the back streets as well. And I've done a lot of that in particular on my London excursion series that I done 2 or 3 years ago. So I also like to get a wee bit of footage and have a look. I just like seeing some of the bits that aren't necessarily full of shops, just out of interest. Some of the street art, if you want to call it that, and what the architecture of the buildings look like at the back, rather than just at the shop fronts. So I like to see the behind the scenes as well. So like anything, you just exercise caution. That's what you do. I wouldn't go anywhere that I wasn't comfortable about going through. But anyway, looking at the streets here lit up a wee bit at night. I just got to head back, meet up with Brett and Louise again. They found a chipper, so that was good. They just had to phone them up like, and just going to meet back. So I'll end the video when I get back to the car park. So that'll probably be enough for Plymouth for now. So I'll look up here, New George Street, and they're going to have a look. I think they're doing tram lines. I'm guessing. I'm not sure. I don't actually know what they're doing, but just sort of because it's straight, it might be tram lines. I don't know. So it's like 25 to 9 at night here. So it's getting a bit dark now, getting a bit late. I'm going to get back to the hotel, put my feet up and chill out for the rest of the evening. There's a Tesco Express not far from Wynn Park, which will come in handy for tomorrow to get some juice and popcorn for the cinema. It's just some of these things I like to know, so I could keep it just a bit of some of the behind the scenes footage, so to speak. So that's Bedford Way. And we're back to the pretty much where I started off earlier. So this is Plymouth as it's sort of starting to get darker, and you can see the shopping centre lights and that. Just to show you what it looks like lit up a wee bit at night. We've all met back. Everybody's had their teas. You enjoyed their teas and that. Yeah, good. So I'm just going to get us back to the travel lodge in Saltash, and
Plymouth, I think.
yeah, exactly.
Here, everything's been there.
Aye, well, thank you, appreciate that. That's alright. Right, so that's that. That'll probably be enough filming for Cornwall, because like I say, we're coming down here again tomorrow, and we're just going to I'm going to go to the cinema, but it'll probably look for a game shop. Louise will be in an element in the shopping mall and spending a considerable time there. So, unless anything else, if I do find anything I want to share, I'll do so. But that'll be the 3 videos that I've done for the holiday, which is Lou, Land's End and Plymouth. Okay, right, see what else I put on my channel, and thanks for watching. Right, see you later. Bye for now.